a righteous protection.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. This episode, we are going to talk about none other than the current NXT champion, the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, baby. Man, listen, you would be somewhat hard-pressed, especially in the WWE sphere, to say somebody is having a better year, a better 2019 than Adam Cole. This year alone has just been awesome for him. In the NXT world, he has done it all. In terms of championships, matches, headlines, he's done it all. He is just having a phenomenal year. It still gets me that in 2019, when people talk about him, or maybe it's just the Adam Cole in NXT. Maybe they didn't say it about Adam Cole and ROH and other places, but, oh, he's too small. He's still too little. Dude is like 6 foot tall. Okay, HBK ain't even barely 6 foot, right? Bret Hart is what, like 6'1"? And then we talking about 2 Hall of Famers. You talking about 2 of the greatest champions. But Adam Cole's too small. Honestly, when I see Adam Cole, I see some HBK there. I honestly do. And not just because of super kicks. But just looking at him, he's come on, man. Dude cuts great promos. Has a great look. Is very charismatic. Is great in the ring. What more do you want from him? You know, to be looked at as main roster, championship, WrestleMania material. It still bothers me that in 2019, it's still, they too small. Really? I mean, Daniel Bryan ain't the biggest guy in the world, but is he not a headliner? Absolutely. So I hope that, and I know a lot of that mentality is from older wrestling fans, which is funny because I'm 37. It's like I come from the era of the territories, of the big sweaty guys, and the big muscle heads and whatnot. But no, great matches are great matches. Great promos are great promos. And in-ring work is in-ring work. I don't care about your size. I think that stigma is, and it will forever be attached to the sport of professional wrestling. I don't believe that'll ever go away, but, oh, he's too small. Nah, he's really not. Y'all know, with me personally, when it comes to the NXT talent going to the main roster, it terrifies me. Because it is very hard to find many of the NXT talent that's going to the main roster that's thriving. Who? Seth Rollins? Yeah. Arguably. I mean, and I'm just talking singles wrestling, not tag teams, because, geez, we ain't going to get into that conversation. That'd be another podcast episode. But, yeah, I don't see that right now, if it was, hey, Undisputed Era to the main roster, first couple weeks, it would probably be pow, bang, boom, and then fade into oblivion, or fade into jobber hell, or fade into lower mid-card purgatory. And some people, oh, well, you got to work your way up. I don't think that exists anymore. It's all about views and buy rates and yeah. I personally like when wins and losses mean something. Yes, it's a predetermined sport. And so what? That doesn't mean that wins and losses can't mean something. But if I had my way about it, all the people that came from NXT would still be on NXT, and NXT would be the absolute greatest brand in sports entertainment, professional wrestling, because you just look at the list of who's who that's come from there. But what is left for Adam Cole on NXT, in all honesty? What is left for him? What's left for Undisputed Era? I have personally felt for a long time that at some point they're going to turn on Roddy and kick Roddy out the group. I've maintained that for a while. But where does Adam Cole go from here? Finish out the year at NXT, okay. So when does the main roster call come? It's going to come at some point. Where does he go? Raw, SmackDown. What do you do with him? You know, to me personally, especially being an NXT guy, the number one worst NXT to main roster situation was Asuka. They just absolutely ruined that. Totally. You talking about an undefeated force. Had to relinquish the belt. Couldn't be beat for it. That should have translated right on to the main roster. But no, she's up there getting beat and losing this match and that match and getting tapped out by Charlotte. And so once again, the track record of NXT talent to the main roster is just not good. Barring an exception or two, and that's life. That's what all the people say. But what is next for Adam Cole? That's my question, man. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think. Give me your opinion on Adam Cole. Like I said, I personally like him. I see Shawn Michaels in him. Dude, he just has it all. Everything that you could possibly want in a champion, he possesses. He exudes. Just not the fact that he's 6'4", 6'5", 270 pounds. Everybody's not. And the funny part is, I know a lot more of them big sweaty men that can't wrestle for crap at all. So, we could go back and forth in terms of that. You want a big dude that can't wrestle, or you want a smaller dude that's amazing? It's yes, we do have big dudes that are amazing. I'm not saying we don't. But in the vein of this conversation, I would take a smaller guy that's great in ring over a big guy that sucks 8 days a week. No questions asked. So, like I said, hit the comments. What do you think about Adam Cole? What do you want to see happen with Adam Cole? Till then, I catch y'all on the next episode. Hold up. Hey. Make sure, hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. Click that bell to enable notifications. Drop a like on the video. Leave a comment. Get in the conversation.